Lando Norris is currently chasing Max Verstappen for the Formula One World Championship title, trailing the Dutchman by 62 points with just 8 Grand Prix weekends left in the season. This gap, though significant, could have been much smaller had McLaren chosen to implement team orders more consistently in favour of Norris. Although McLaren has fielded one of the fastest cars in recent races, Verstappen has managed to maintain his lead partly because McLaren has hesitated to curb Oscar Piastri's competitive pace. In Hungary, for example, Piastri was leading the race but lost that advantage when McLaren gave Norris the undercut during pit stops. Despite their efforts, the team then requested Norris allow Piastri to retake the position, costing Norris 7 valuable points in the championship standings. Similarly, at the Italian Grand Prix, Piastri finished second to Ferrari's Charles Leclerc after overtaking Norris on the opening lap. Despite the importance of the championship battle, McLaren did not intervene, allowing Piastri to finish ahead of his teammate once again. While McLaren's approach to letting both drivers race freely is admirable, it might not be the best strategy if Norris is to maximize his title chances. Mika Häkkinen, a two-time world champion with McLaren, recently weighed in on the situation during an interview with Ilta Sanomat at a Unibet event. He suggested the issue may not be as simple as it appears, pointing out that Piastri's contract may include clauses that protect his standing within the team and prevent him from being forced to support Norris unless he is mathematically out of title contention. However, Häkkinen believes McLaren will need to make a firm decision on how they approach the remainder of the season. "It's a very difficult question because there are many factors involved," he said. "But if you look purely at the numbers, it's clear. The fastest driver should get the full backing of the team and the other driver has to play a supporting role." He further explained that both drivers have been given the opportunity to win races, but with only 8 races remaining and Norris still trailing by a large margin, the team must now provide him with the necessary support. "The sport has evolved, and I would make the decision to favour Norris right away. It's the logical step at this point. While it hasn't traditionally been McLaren's approach, they need to reach a consensus," Häkkinen said. Reflecting on his own experience, Häkkinen recalled a similar situation from his time racing for McLaren in 2000. Despite being a double world champion, he often found himself in competition with his teammate David Coulthard, who sometimes outperformed him. McLaren, led by team principal Ron Dennis, maintained a policy of fairness, refusing to favour one driver until the other was mathematically eliminated from the championship fight. Häkkinen believes this decision ultimately cost him the title that year, which eventually went to Michael Schumacher. He explained his frustration: "I had won the championship twice, but the following year I had to ask the team on multiple occasions to tell David to let me pass. It didn't make sense. I had a shot at the title, but I was held back by a teammate who was slower in qualifying, and yet the team didn't take action." Häkkinen emphasized that McLaren's refusal to play favorites during critical moments can have significant consequences in the long term. "It was exhausting," he admitted. "I understood David's desire to win, but the reality was that I was losing crucial points." It's the same situation McLaren faces today with Norris and Piastri. If they want to give Lando a real shot at the title, they need to act now. While McLaren's approach of allowing its drivers to race freely without team orders reflects their commitment to fairness, it could be detrimental to Norris's championship hopes. With time running out and the gap to Verstappen remaining substantial, McLaren may need to rethink their strategy if they hope to close the gap and give Norris a fighting chance at securing the title.
Hello McLaren faithfuls. If you love this video, make sure to smash that like button, drop a comment below, and hit subscribe so you never miss any McLaren F1 updates with ASMR background sounds. Your support is what keeps this incredible community growing stronger every day. Let's continue the conversation and share our passion for McLaren F1 together. Discover my journey as a passionate creator navigating life with challenging disabilities. Despite the obstacles, I'm determined to follow my dreams and share my love for McLaren and F1 with the world. By becoming a patron, you'll not only be supporting my dream, but you'll also gain access to exclusive content, including untold stories of legendary F1 drivers and much more. Your support can truly make a difference in my life, helping me continue to do what I love. Click the link below and enjoy.